Episode 3, it's on. So you've seen the car driving around, very tame at the moment.
Yeah, very tame in
Shrewsbury.
First drive in how many years we don't know, so it's the first time it's properly been out.
Yeah, but now it's time to completely unleash the car. Not only are we doing a big ass road trip in it, but we're also shoving it on the dyno and giving it full beans and see exactly what it can do. But there's always a but. We do have another list to do before it goes onto the dyno. So
yeah, so we thought, put a bit of pressure on ourselves, let's book it onto the dyno, and that way we're going to get it done.
We have to get it done.
Yeah.
That's the be all and end all of it. Like Slater said, it's booked in, it's ready to go.
Well, it's not ready to go.
Yeah, it's not ready to go. It's booked in, but we've got to get it done. So let's get this list done.
So we've come up with the idea that before we did 10 things and it's completely road safe. So now we're going to do 5 things and it's completely dyno safe and road trip safe. So let's do it. Number 1, what have we come up with? It's safe, don't worry. It's safe.
We'll just leave it there. 5 things.
5
Energy
things.
drinks, fuel, food. No. Boot bracing.
Boot bracing, right, yeah. So the subframes are in, everything's safe, but before we absolutely kick the hell out of this thing, we want to put some more triangulation under the floor and make sure that it's got enough box section and everything to keep the car straight and together before we go down the road with any hard pulls.
Yeah.
Number 2, windscreen. I'm going windscreen.
Let's go windscreen.
Yeah, so windscreen, a little bit tame for us, but 45 mile an hour and you look like this. So yeah,
and I get my head completely covered in bugs, which is just never nice.
So if we're going on a proper road trip, we need a windscreen. Fluids.
That was weird.
That was very weird, but yeah, we're always thinking fluids. So yeah, let's put some fluids in it, check the oil, check the gearbox oil, waters, anything that needs checking is getting checked.
Just for peace of mind again.
Number 4.
Exhaust, we need to extend the exhaust.
We need to put an exhaust on it.
Yeah, it's obviously going on the dyno. They're still sticking out the bottom of the car, which is sick. But to go on the dyno, we're not actually allowed that, and we are going to be having them out the sides eventually anyway, so we're going to yank them out
there. We're going to semi-make the exhausts, and we have decided to come out of the sides for big special effects. Number 5.
Final number.
Bonnet hinges.
Yes.
Right, so bonnet hinges, we are waiting for those to arrive. I ordered them a few weeks ago. They're coming from the US, and yeah, waiting for those to go on. The issue we are having with bonnet hinges at the minute, apart from we haven't got any, is that, again, 45, 50 mile an hour, the bonnet actually tilts forwards, so it lifts at the rear, which obviously, for one, we can't see anything.
No, can't see anything at all. No.
And number 2, we don't know how far it'll go if we carry on accelerating. We don't know if like 50 mile an hour and that's the kind of aerodynamics of it, or it's going to keep flipping all the way over and buckle my brand new bonnet.
Yeah, and obviously we don't want to buckle the bonnet, we don't want to bend anything in the front or nothing like that, so hinges in, happy days.
So there we go, 5 items and we are dyno ready. Lad, come and have a look at this.
Yeah, leave it that length.
Yeah, all the way out, yeah. Metre out either side.
Right.
Make sure all the pedestrians see it. Google, you will not believe how far MSL is to get on the dyno.
What do you mean? It's not that far, is it?
Yeah, I know, it's not actually that far, but, well, it's 53 miles.
Oh, God.
Right, which isn't far in a normal car, but obviously it's a bit further than this.
Yeah, it's a bit further than we've been already.
An hour and 3 minutes in no traffic, but the way we're going to have to go, because we don't want to obviously hit all the traffic, it's probably going to take about an hour and a half. Each way.
That screen's gone up in the list a little bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah.
It's going to be fun though. It's definitely going to be fun. Let's just get... we just need to get over that screen next then.
Yeah, just finish that exhaust already.
Yeah, finish it up and we'll get on it. Job 1. done.
Sweet.
Hell yeah. On to the next. The list is getting smaller. The dyno's getting closer.
So today is Dyno Day. We're going to have a quick run through the list and kind of work out what we have and haven't done, because not everything is crossed off today.
Nearly there. Nearly. So first one we did was the brace in the boot floor.
Yeah.
Which you got cracked off over the last couple of days.
Yeah, so what I've actually done is joined it from where the old leaf springs used to go up to the subframe.
Yeah, just near the cross bracing that you've seen in the last episode that I built up for that. Next on the list was checking the fluids. I did the check on all the fluids last night and again this morning, didn't we?
Yeah, so we're all ready to hit the road.
Only downside is
bonnet hinges. So the bonnet hinges we ordered, they've been on back order from the US for absolutely ages, but they still aren't here. So we went with the ever eventful gaffer tape to seal the edges for aerodynamics.
Yeah, a bit of duct tapeology always goes a long way when you don't get the stuff that you've ordered. Only thing again that we added to the list at a later date was the
towing eyes on the back. Yeah,
so sort of bashed them in last night, so it's got loads of strength ready to go onto the dyno. So should we get going?
That's it, but wait, there's one more thing. With a little bit of TV magic from our lovely producer, we now need a wardrobe change. And now we are ready to hit the road. Cue the fans! We're allowed to do that or not?
I'm alright.
You good?
Right.
Right.
What can I do for you?
Okay. It's here. We'd like a standard run first if we can.
Yep.
And then map, but we're after flames or on the overrun.
Okay.
So overfueling on the overrun.
Alright, cool. Let's have a look. Some Transformer stuff that is, isn't it? Honest to God. That's cool, that is.
Makes a noise like a transformer.
I bet it does, yeah.
That's the whole lot we've been struggling with.
Good. I've never seen nothing like it.
Good, that's what we aim for.
That is nuts. Absolutely bonkers.
Never thought you'd see
Obviously, we're going to paint all this as well, so this is going to be
Yeah, it's just the fabrication's brilliant. And what's the drive like?
like a brand new car. runs, and then we've also done a max run as well, which has fire in it. And that is all thank you to Acid here at MSL. He's absolutely done an amazing job today.
Thank you guys. The car's made 720 brake, running 850 foot-pounds of torque. It's got more in it, but we're keeping it safe at the moment.
As it's a daily.
As it's a daily. All I've got to say is what an epic build. Hats down, guys.
Thank you for all your help today as well. Absolutely bossed it. Again, you'll see plenty of footage from us here in later episodes as well. Loads of trust, loads of knowledge from these guys. So we told you it was going to be Anarchy.
Yeah. And thanks to these guys, we've taken it to that next level. So, wicked. Thank you for having us here.
Man. No problem.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Nice fun. You ready for episode 4?
No. We're off to go and make some flames. under a motorway bridge, not because there's anything wrong, it's just, it's raining, it's spitting, and obviously we've got no rear window, so we don't want the water getting in.
Yeah, so we just died off the motorway, get a bit of shelter, have a bit of a rest as well, and then as soon as it stops, we're going to be back on the way.
You may be wondering why we are green at the moment. We're currently sat on the side of the M6 under a tarpaulin because it's raining so bad. This is probably one of the wettest I've ever been.
Yeah, soaked through. I feel like I've been on the log flume. We've made it home, thank God, because you might still be able to hear it. The storm is hitting us even harder than it did on the way home. But luckily there was a slight gap in it. We managed to just
Pull it back, we took it.
And made the most of it. As you can see as well, we've got changed, nice, clean, fresh clothes.
Fresh clothes, yeah.
As we were soaked through.
Yeah, and what a day for weather. We had 37-degree heat on the way there.
Yeah.
And then what did you say on the dyno, did you say?
42
on the dyno. I was red on there, and then torrential rain on the way home. But the car has just been incredible. It has not missed a beat.
No.
And 721 horsepower, 1,200 newton meters of torque. And the flames are just amazing. We are absolutely bowled over by that.
Oh God, yeah. We told you guys we were going to build a crazy car, and we have delivered. So hopefully you've got even an ounce of the thrill that we've had from it today.
Yeah, it's been absolutely amazing. But now, unfortunately, we're going to bring you heartbreak. And this is true heartbreak even for us, because we're going to strip this thing. Okay, so when we say strip it, it's got to get painted. This is going to be my daily driver, so I need some paint on this thing. So subframes are coming out, engines coming out, interiors coming out, and we could probably get rid of some of those gaffer tape and cable ties that we used to hold everything together.
Yeah, we are falling in love with the car as it looks, but it's not staying like this. But you know, future episodes it is going to be coming back, and it will be a completely different beast. So make sure you stay tuned for that.
Yeah, so join us on future episodes of the Anarchy Garage.